Welcome to your Hillsborough housing market update for today, October 12th, 2024. Let's jump right into it. What's happening, folks? I will tell you that in spite of what I'm about to show you, the housing market here in the area is a little bit slow. Let me share my screen here and show you what mortgage rates are doing. This is the FreddieMac.com website, and you can always go here to see the latest update on what interest rates are for housing mortgages. And look at this, 6.32. That's up quite a bit from where it was last week. Last week it was at 6.12. So that's concerning that mortgage rates are going up a little bit. Now, that said, mortgage rates, just like real estate prices, are always local. We strongly advise getting a local lender to give you a good deal on whatever mortgage you want. But this rate is concerning. It's going in the wrong direction because we really need mortgage rates to be under 5% in order to really boost the housing market. Going up to 6.32 is not a good thing. That's in spite of the fact that here in the Triangle area, month supply of inventory, which is really a ratio of how many sellers are trying to sell versus how many buyers are trying to buy, is still pretty low at 2.7 month supply of inventory. That's below the 5 to 6 month supply that is supposed to be considered imbalance. It should be a strong seller's market, but it's not. That's because those mortgage rates are just too high. Let's drill down a little deeper and see what's happening here in Hillsborough. We'll look at this on the bottom of this page. Month supply of inventory is actually even less than it was last year. Last year it was 2.1, right now 1.9. That means it should be a very strong seller's market, but it's just not because of those mortgage interest rates. Let's drill down a little deeper. New listings about the same this year, actually a little bit less this year than last year. There you go. Closed sales are about the same, but take a look at the average sales price. We're still sitting at about $511,000 for your average sales price. That's only up 0.5% compared to last year. That's an appreciation rate of less than 1% per year. That tells us that the housing market here in Hillsborough is slower than we would like. Let's drill down a little deeper and see what's happening literally in the housing market. Well, right now, this is what we see here in the MLS. This is everything that's currently on the market with a Hillsborough address. Only 43 listings, and you can see they are a pretty wide range of price point, of course, starting at $2.2 million on a 16.5 acre property, going all the way down to, well, it's quite a range, down to 230. Let me show you a few of these listings just to give you a taste of what's happening here in Hillsborough. I really like this house here at 2509 Highway 57 on 26 acres, listed for 1.9. But check this out. This is a bit of a unique property. Look at this home. It's considered a European, or called a European cottage. Look at that really cool exterior there. It's on 26 acres. So it'd be really interesting to see the rest of the acreage, a really nice entranceway. The house itself looks really cool. Let me know if you'd like to see this house. I'd love to show it to you, or somebody on my team would love to show it to you. Really pretty cool. All right, 1.9. Let's drill down. Let's take a look at another one here. Here's another house I'd like to show you at 1650 Eno Ridge in Kate's Landing. This is a more traditional house, of course. And look at the price point, 1.12. This entire neighborhood at Kate's Landing was built by Dries Homes. And I bring this up because there's another neighborhood coming up in Hillsborough that's right on Lawrence Road. It's a bit of a controversial neighborhood because Lawrence Road is only two lanes, and a lot of people are saying it's going to be a little bit too much traffic on Lawrence Road. That said, this neighborhood should be a fairly small neighborhood, about 15 or 16 homes as I understand it, built by Dries Homes. And Dries Homes is one of your better home builders in the area. It's a regional builder, and they build a pretty nice home. There's a lot of neighborhoods here in the Hillsborough area that were built by Dries Homes, at least in part, and sometimes in full. Kate's Landing was built completely by Dries Homes, and I like Dries Homes. They build an above average home, so I would highly recommend them. Let's take a look at another house here in the currently on the market here in the Hillsborough market, 109 Jones Avenue. This is new construction, so you can't really trust the pictures on it. These are just really just sort of imaginary pictures, as it were. I'm very familiar with this block. This particular builder is building some really cool houses in that neighborhood. 109 Jones Street, pretty much walking distance to downtown Hillsborough. Asking price is $750. I think that's a great price. I will tell you that my team will have another new construction home coming on the market. It's going to be significantly larger than this house. This house is 1925 square feet. We've got another one coming on the market, new construction over on Corbin at 410 Corbin. Contact me if you're interested in that. Let me show you yet another home here, as typical here in the Hillsborough area. This is 2200 Beckett's Ridge in the Beckett's Ridge neighborhood. Very traditional home at a much better price point of much better if that's what you're thinking. At 570, very traditional house, great neighborhood. Highly recommend Beckett's Ridge. And I'd love to show you this house, or have somebody in my team show you this house. And finally, I want to show you one more house that you might want to consider taking a look at here in the Hillsborough market. And that is the house at 1110 Jacobs, 1110 Jacobs Trail in Eagles Chase. This is a great neighborhood. This house just came on the market, days on the market, one at $375, under $400,000 here, folks. That's actually quite rare for Hillsborough in a great neighborhood like Eagles Chase. This is 1110 Jacobs Trail. Looks like it's all one level and hardwood floors. Really cute, sweet little house. Really worth seeing. So there you go, folks. That's the Hillsborough housing market for you. It's a little bit slower than you might think, considering that the inventory is quite low right now. So that means it's still time for you to get a pretty good deal if you're a buyer. That said, if you're a seller, we can leverage the fact that there's not a whole lot of houses for buyers to choose from. Inventory is still low, so it still should be a strong seller's market. As always, all of real estate is local, down to the town, the neighborhood, and literally the street. Contact me and my team for more information. I really appreciate your spending some time here and checking out this Hillsborough housing market update for today's date, October 12th, 2024. Thanks a lot.